I'd really want to greet all moms out there a happy Mother's Day, and I hope you're having the Hi everyone! Here we are in another cooking vlog, and first off, I sincerely want to greet all moms out there a happy Mother's Day, and I hope you're all getting the relaxation you need on this special day of ours. Today we are making two equally delicious dishes. One is chicken parmigiana and the other is red pesto tuna pasta. Since we'll be making two dishes today, I'd be needing an assistant. And so I'll be calling, drum roll please.
The big kid.
Well, she's the very reason why I'm also celebrating today's special day. Okay, so first off, we're going to be showing you the ingredients for the chicken parmigiana. Okay, so for our ingredients, we have chicken breast, no bone, about 1 kilo. We've got minced garlic and onion. We've got tomato. We've got flour seasoned in salt and pepper. And we've got breadcrumbs seasoned in garlic powder, salt, and pepper. You may also add paprika or oregano or any spice of your choice. For the sauce, I'd be using Claro-Lace pasta sauce, chunky tomato with basil. And of course, not to forget, we need 2 beaten eggs, which is about to be beaten by my assistant. Go on, Biel, you can beat the eggs now. Let's get beating. Okay, so make sure your hands are clean. Before doing this, I already made one. That's why my hands has already crumbs all over. But then what you have to do is take the marinated chicken and then dredge it into the flour. Okay. After which, you need to coat it in our egg mixture. Our egg has salt and pepper also. Okay, and then after the egg, we transfer this beautiful chicken fillet into the breadcrumbs. Okay, we're just going, thank you baby, so she said I should be careful. So this is the step we're going to do in all other chicken breasts. Okay, again, this for the breadcrumbs, you can use as many spice as you want, but then you have to keep it simple because there'll be some. We will still be making the sauce after which. So, same process: flour, egg mixture, and then dredge into your breadcrumbs. Of course, my assistant is trying to help me with this. Okay, and then, very good. You're really listening well. Have to coat it really nicely. And then, you have to do next. Do the breadcrumbs. Excellent girl. I'll be taking that from there, so I can put it on the plate.
Check.
Check. Good job. Excellent. Okay, I've got a very helpful assistant with me. Thank you. While the chicken is pan frying, we are going to proceed in making the sauce. And here we already started pan frying our chicken. Okay, so for the parmigiana sauce, we are going to be sauteing minced garlic and onion as well as the tomatoes together with our sauce, Claro-Lace pasta sauce and chunky tomato with basil to be added with this chicken broth. Our chickens are pan frying on the side. I already started with the sauce. So in here are sauteed minced garlic and onion. I haven't added the tomatoes yet because I want it to be as fresh and still as chunky as possible. So I'm just trying to mix everything all up and then add the tomatoes afterwards. And before putting it into boil, I'll already be adding the chicken cube. Okay. Hope this tastes nice. As you may see, it's already starting to boil, and at this point I am already going to add some salt, pepper, and sugar. Okay, so this is the assistant situation at the moment. What do you think are you doing? Why did you leave me? Why did you leave me, baby? Talking to Google. And as quick as that, our parmigiana sauce is already prepared. So this is the aluminum tray I got to assemble the sauce, and then the chicken parmigiana, and then the sauce again. And I'll be topping it with some mozzarella cheese. And if you don't have one, you can use your quick melt cheese, which would also be useful. Now that our sauce is already done cooking, I'd already be putting in some tomatoes. Ellie, where's my assistant?
I'm here.
Okay, can you please put some tomatoes inside the sauce? Thank you. Okay, so as much as possible, we want the tomatoes to be, to retain its juiciness and its form of being chunky.
Pop, 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 pop.
Good job.
Everything you need?
No, not everything. Oh, alright, that's enough. That is some chunky tomatoes inside our sauce. It already smells so good. And oh my gosh, it tastes divine already. So this is the color we're after for. And we're now about to assemble these beautiful chicken into our trays. So first off, we are going to put in some parmigiana sauce.
No.
Now we're about to transfer some sauce. Okay. Just make sure to be really careful so as not to stain your dress. Okay. Careful. Just a bit of it. So just make sure that the whole tray is covered with the sauce. Look at the chunky tomatoes. This is what I'm telling you. These chunky tomatoes make such big difference when making this. Okay, and then we're gonna lay our chicken breasts.
So like...
Alright. I still don't know how many chicken breasts is going to... My gosh, it's still a bit hot. It's still a bit hot. Okay, so I'm seeing around 3 chicken breasts. Alright, looks nice. And then you coat it again with the sauce. I think I can half this. I can slice the other chicken in half and then put that in the side. So there'll be more chicken in this tray. Alright, now it looks something like this. So what I did on the extra chicken breast is that I halved it and then put it on the side where there are no chicken breasts. And then we top it again with some parmigiana sauce. My gosh, this is definitely good.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Oh,
How can we eat
look at
it?
that. And then, don't forget that we are actually going to bake this right after assembling. Don't forget also to grate some cheese of your choice and then top it on this mixture of goodness. Just look at that. And there you go. Our first tray is already topped with the mozzarella cheese, ready to be popped in the oven. There you go. It's already in the oven. We just have to bake it for 20 minutes or 20 to 25 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. As you can see, our table is a bit chaotic at the moment, but then don't worry because we're about to be making 2 delicious dishes today. So next up would be our red. I always get this wrong. I don't know why. But our next dish is red pesto tuna pasta. And I'll be using linguine because it's my personal favorite. The tuna I'll be using is hot and spicy. Of course, our garlic and onions. Of course, our fresh tomatoes, some mushrooms, and I'm still thinking if I'll be adding some cooking cream. So I'm putting that aside, or that could be an optional ingredient, as well as the parsley. Let's start cooking the pasta. To begin with our pasta sauce, I'll be using olive oil to coat the pan. And then I'll be sauteing our minced garlic and onions. As you may see, the garlics are already in, and then that will be followed by our minced onions. Once our minced garlic and onion are already in, we will be sauteing these ingredients for quite some time. But at this moment, I'd already be adding some pepper and salt. Okay, so we actually don't need much of the tuna oil, so I opted to scrape some off. Now we're about to put in our tuna. Once our tuna is settled in, we can now add the Claro Lay's red pesto with sun-dried tomatoes because we love tomatoes. It looks so good. Okay, so this is how it looks now after adding out the pasta sauce. Well, if you want your sauce to be a bit thicker in consistency, you may add the cooking cream. But if you're good with this, then just pop in the pasta. Before we forget, we haven't put in the fresh tomatoes yet. So put in the tomatoes before adding up the cream if you'd want to. But if not, just put in the tomatoes and then just serve it. It's ready to be eaten. It looks so amazing right now. For mine, I added some cooking cream because I'm after that creamy and thick consistency. So this is how it'll look like. The tomatoes are also already in, and I'm already about to mix this with our linguine. Look at that! Our pasta is already in our red pesto sauce, and it looks amazing. And there we have it, our chicken parmigiana and our red pesto tuna pasta, ready to be eaten by the family. There you have it. Our two dishes are now ready to be eaten. If you're going to do these recipes as well, please don't forget to tag me on my Facebook and Instagram, which I will be posting on the description box below. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, happy Mother's Day to all beautiful moms out there. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.